Nice physicality right there from Carrington. Jameer, throw it up. Wow!
That has been the best offense the entire night for the Wizards. Getting it out the mud on the defensive end, running the other way.
Jameer's on the deck as the Wizards want something called. As Aaron Holiday, the former Wizard, gets the layup. Jameer is not happy. And him and Eason
that should not be
words.
anything called. There should be nothing called on Jameer.
As Eason is being ushered over to his side of the floor.
The play is over with.
As Eason is now talking to Champagnie.
Now what's going to happen? Jameer getting pulled into this drama, possibly with a technical foul, and he did nothing wrong.
Hopefully cooler heads will prevail as the officials will caucus as both teams will go to their respective benches.
Yeah, ain't nothing soft about Jameer. You want him to just sit there and take it and still get a tech? Let's take a look at it right here. That's the first push. Already should have been a blown whistle. Tech right there. And so you let it play on. Okay, it's the officials.
You see Brian Keefe with his hands up like call something.
So you let it play on. Now look, you let him do it again. Now Jameer is supposed to get a tech. I mean, he has to protect himself.
Well, first of all, he should not get any technical. He was pushed twice by Trae Eason.
I'm telling you how this goes.
What you supposed to do? Just let a man just keep pushing you like that? I think the officials should have jumped in the very first time.
There you go.
When Jameer got pushed to the ground.
There you go. But did they? They let it play on. And now Jameer gets a tech.
We have a technical foul on Trae Young for running on the court, and he's been ejected.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Can't come on the court, though.
We have a defensive foul on Houston, and the play is being reviewed to see if it's potentially flagrant.
Trae Young hasn't even played a game yet for the Wizards.
Hey, but this is...
Can't do that.
And he's just as mad as I am, Chris, because he knows you allowed this to go on. Now, if Jameer Watkins comes out of here with a tech, you trying to tell me you get one guy kicked out that's not in street clothes.
I want to take a look at the whole sequence right here. And by the way, with Trae being ejected, does that have any impact on his debut potentially on March the 5th?
All right, that's where it should have been stopped right there. What are we doing?
Yep.
If that was Kevin Durant getting pushed in his chest like that, the whole game would have stopped.
You see, there's the second push.
And now the officials come in. It was too late by then. You should have came in the first time.
You see Trae Young over there on the baseline walking onto the floor as he was thrown out of the game. But I want to see where the officials, how far do they go back? Do they go back to the first push? Because the first push escalated everything. The Trae Eason push on Jameer when he fell to the ground started everything.
And then the second one.
Tony Brothers, Jason Goebel, and Murat Kogut, your officials there taking a look at the monitor.
There shouldn't be one technical foul.
I mean, Drew, listen.
For Jameer should not get a tech.
No, I mean, just standing there. Again, I know we call Wizards games, but to me, this is ridiculous if Jameer Watkins gets a technical foul.
I thought it was the one that he got in Atlanta was ridiculous when he got him for a flop.
I'm curious to know how far back do they go to look at this. They're discussing right now how far to go back to look at this incident.
Go back to the first quarter when he elbowed one of the dudes upside his head. Yeah. I mean, how far are you going to go back?
I'm curious to see if there's going to be a hostile act called on Eason. And if that's the case, that's where it should be initiated from the start. And then you move on from there, because I don't think Jameer should get a technical.
Well, they gave you a pass. They already let you push him, almost bench pressure.
Not only did he push him once, he pushed him twice.
And then pushed him again.
So you say you just wanted to watch a basketball game on a Monday night, huh? Now you see Tony Brothers and Jason Goebel communicating with one another. I'm not a lip reader, but I saw Tony Brothers say number 5 pointing over at Washington's side.
Better not.
All right, here's the ruling.
The rule allows us to go back to the previous play where Eason pushes his defender, therefore he receives a physical taunt technical foul. After this play in the front court, there was a technical foul issued to Eason and Watkins. Eason is ejected for 2 technical fouls. And because of the foul that stopped play, it'll be Washington's ball on the side.
All right, so 2 technical fouls on Tara Eason, which means he will be ejected. And the officials also assessed a technical foul to Jameer Watkins.
What did he do? What did Jameer do right there?
Let's take a look at it right there.
Oh, he's already been kicked out right there. First of all, if we're going back to the film, he's already been gone. And now we're going to let him do it again. You got Bilal having to get in between him to stop it.
Peacemaker.
And then he pushed him again. Jameer has done nothing. Nothing. That's horse manure.
You see Eason's reaction to the double technicals. So Washington will get the ball out of bounds. So again, double technicals on Eason, 1 assessed to Jameer, and then Trae Young coming off the bench onto the floor was assessed with an ejection.
And Trae, he's just as mad as I am right now. He knows what's going on. That is not the right call. And I blame the officials.